Shalom, shalom, shalom. To some of us who have not heard about the color of the Messiah, or who are still doubting about the color or the skin complexion of the Messiah, I want you guys to watch this video to the end, and we'll discuss in the end of the video. Just watch the video to the end and we'll discuss it together. See you guys at the end of the video. Shalom.
Personally, I like to think that the same people who think Chuck Norris is a great actor think Obama's the Antichrist. That's hilarious to me. But keep in mind, according to the book of Revelation, John saw Jesus and described him as having hair like wool and feet the color of burned brass. Yeah, he's a brother. It's going to be very awkward for the rapture folk when Jesus comes back and winds up being a homeless liberal black guy who speaks zero English. Now, I know this is very depressing, all you rapture Christians, but cheer up. The rapture may be a racket, but it's not the end of the world. That's viewpoint for...
I just wanted to be talking about that Jesus was not white, he was a black man. And I know this is going to offend a lot of you racist Christians out there, man, but it's true, man. I mean, I'm not going to lie, white people are racist, man. Seriously, I was in that boat. I mean, white people are racist, but I'm not sticking up for, I'm not kissing butt here, but I'm just saying that Jesus was not white. He was a black man. He was a black man. I got proof to back this stuff up, man. And I'm just saying, man, I see white Jesus all over the churches, white Jesus all over the walls, and Jesus wasn't white, man. You preachers know that. You preachers know he wasn't white. You're afraid to stick up for the true Jesus Christ? Are you serious, man? What are you doing? You're just wasting your time, man. I mean, if you're not going to preach the true gospel, I mean, you might as well just sell your soul to Satan, man. You ain't fooling God. But anyways, I'm coming just to tell you people, man, that Jesus was not white. He was a black man. And a lot of people do not know this, man, because this is just a lie that's been going around. And I know preachers read this stuff, but they don't want to talk about how Jesus was black. They don't want to talk about how Jesus had a rejecting image. They don't want to talk about that. They want to make Jesus white. You can't make Jesus white. He wasn't white. You can't make Jesus white. You can't make Jesus Japanese. You can't make Jesus Chinese. You can't make Jesus Mexican. Jesus was black. He was black. So what they did was they constructed it up and formed it to sell us a lie, and then they made this Jesus character and turned it white. So when we look at them as being white and look at Jesus, we look at them as gods. But the truth is, he's black, and his name is Yahushuah, which means Yah is salvation.
Why do you continue to believe that the true identity of the Messiah doesn't matter? He was given a new name and appearance. I took over his identity to fool people like you. I understand that admitting the truth is a little painful and embarrassing, but why do you piss on your heritage? You have people such as Watchman, Deborah, and others trying to wake you people up, but you are quite stubborn, I see. For me, it's all about deception, agendas, and tithe money. So I will continue to delude all those who are willfully ignorant. You do realize I am part of this strong delusion? The more you reject knowledge, the more you and your children will be rejected and cast aside. I have nothing to offer you, but I will gladly continue to take your praise. You folks will never learn, so I will keep deceiving.
Let's take a look at religion for a moment. When you really understand what religion is, you have some man who has taken ancient text and put his spin on it and pass it around the world as doctrines. One of the biggest, most false and deceptive religions out there is Christianity. Most of you, when you hear that, you're like, oh my goodness, this woman has lost her mind. When you detach the foundation of Christianity from who the Father really truly is and who the Son really truly is, then you can understand where I'm coming from and what I'm talking about. Most of you won't even research Christianity. Most of you don't even care because this is what you grew up with. And so you feel offended that anyone could even dare talk against Christianity or Islam or Buddhism or any of these religions. Even those who call themselves atheists, that's now becoming a religion. These are nothing but man-made religions. And for those of you who think Christianity is stemming from those who serve and worship Christ, what if I told you he wasn't even called Christ? What if I told you that if you do research, you'll find out that there were Christians around before Yahushua, the one the world calls Jesus, was even born? Then you may say, so why do we call ourselves Christians when so-called Christians were around before the Messiah was even born? It's already attached to a false pagan religion for those who used to worship Serapis. If you didn't see White It Out Part 3, maybe you should take a look at that one so that you can get an understanding of where Christianity actually came from, so you don't get offended if you hear someone say that Christianity is the white man's religion. It was through slavery that the so-called slave master would take his religion. He took our book, which is the Bible, ancient text that was stolen from our people. He put his spin on it, handed it to us, and said, slaves, obey your masters and fear them as you would Yahuwah.
But they speak not.
Can you say anything? What's your name? Who's your daddy?
That's right. Amen.
Are you the Son of God? Are you he that should come?
My Lord.
Or should we look for another?
My Lord. They have mouths, but they speak not.
Was it you that turned water into wine? Was it you that walked on water?
My Lord. They have mouths, but they speak not.
What's the matter? Satan got your tongue?
Go ahead.
Oh, he mocking religion. I'm making mockery of a lie.
That's right.
You gotta destroy the lie that's in people.
That's right.
In order for you to be free, the lies that's in your mind must be crushed.
Amen. Amen.
The lie gotta come out your mind.
Come out to me.
You need brain surgery, heart surgery. Do you hear the word of God talking?
They have mouths.
They got mouths.
But they speak not.
What else?
Eyes have they.
Oh, he got big ones.
Amen.
And what?
But they see not. Amen.
You know how the devil trick people? They got big pictures like this, and they say, oh, it look like his eyes is moving. Look, it look like his eyes is moving.
That's right.
They got eyes and what?
They have eyes, but they see not. Amen.
How many here used to be Catholics? Raise your hand. How many of you would bow to statues?
Lord.
How many of you would do the crucifix? You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
That's right. That's right.
Holiness is liberation preaching.
Oh, yeah.
I don't hate the Catholics. I hate liars.
That's it. That's it.
I hate the lie.
Eyes. That's it.
Do you know how many people carry crucifix in their pocketbook, round their neck, feeling it?
Yeah.
Believe that it will protect them.
Oh, yeah.
It's good luck.
Yeah.
The Spirit of God is in it. Moving beads around.
My Lord.
They get more comfort out of bees than they do from God.
That's right.
And some of y'all preachers that are watching, you got this in your church. On your wall.
On the wall.
Choir singing, and this is in back of them. Is that right?
Amen.
Listen.
They have mouths, but they speak not. Eyes have they, but they see not. They have ears, but they hear not.
Now let's get the book of Exodus and see what God commanded us not to do.
That's right.
Everybody all right?
That's right.
The messengers of Satan that causes people to bow
Oh, yeah.
Through the manipulation of religion. Religion plays a major role in the destruction of the human family.
That's right.
They are destroyed through religion. Man-made religion. And they say, oh, some man wrote the Bible. Let me give you some knowledge and intelligence. It ain't a man ever wrote a book that's against him.
That's right.
It's not even in a man to write something that's against him.
No way.
Whenever man writes something, brother, he gonna make sure he got freedom to do whatever he wants to do.
That's right.
Give chapter and verse and read quick. I want to certify as I go.
Exodus chapter 20 and we're at verse 3.
What is it?
Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
God talking.
God spake all these words.
God spake all these words.
Saying, thou shalt have no other gods
Thou shalt have no other God before me.
Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image.
Wait a minute. Someone said, Pastor Jenny, but this is engraved. It's painted. It's an image. I just want to know who is it.
That's it.
Viewers, you write me. Write me now, because I know some of you are so sentimental.
Amen.
And some of you will write television stations. I'm appalled at what that man just did to my Jesus.
My Jesus.
If this is your Jesus, you can have him.
That's right.
Okay, my brothers and sisters, we are back. Is the video you just watched enough evidence for you to believe that the Messiah was not white? If it is not, what make you think that the Messiah was white? Share your opinion with us in the comment section.
Yahuwah Merafeh Oshieli Bevashea Kivirati Ata